Well, it's interesting because the psychologists say that when a child turns around 8 years old, around third grade or so, between like 8 and 10 or so, you start to notice like their abilities coming forth. And in they say that like you start to feel like, okay, whatever you started thinking, like, I'm getting pretty good at this. So when I was around 8 years old, I remember painting one day, and my mother gave me one of those little tiny paint sets with the little tiny plastic little containers that were, you'd open up the little flap and paint. And I was doing this little picture of a vase and a flower coming out. I said, "Oh, this is really good." I remember thinking, "This is what I love." And then when I was around, probably around 9 or 10, I was trying to draw Bugs Bunny one day. And I thought it was so hard. And I thought, oh no, if only I could draw Bugs Bunny, then I'd be a real artist. Well, it was so weird because around probably 20 years or more later, I was working on Space Jam. And here I was drawing Bugs Bunny. And all of a sudden I remembered when I said, if only I could draw Bugs Bunny, then I'd be a real artist. It was as though I threw my heart over the fence and the rest of me followed.
Okay.
Because it was that cry of my heart,
Okay.
that I really, really wanted it.